All right, Professor Calderon here. So, I wanted to talk about the concept of contrast and affinity. And as we look at these terms and we start to apply them, contrast and affinity sort of becomes the lens that we look at these, how they're used. So, a contrast simply means things are different, right? And when things are different, there's a higher emotional charge or emotional value to it. Um, and affinity is the opposite of that. When things are the same, things have a lower emotional affinity to it. All right, so the term contrast and affinity. Contrast, things are different. Affinity, things are same. So I'm going to give you two pictures. All right, I have two photos. Here's the first one. Here's the first one, right? And here's the second one. Two radically different photos. So I can put them as together and I can compare the two pictures, right? When I compare the two pictures, there's a high contrast. They're radically different. They're extremely different, right? There are two different worlds almost. This is a photograph. This is simply a photograph of a wall that had words painted on it. This is, of course, a scenic view. So you get the idea. Now let's say if I had two of these pictures and I put them side by side, identical, then you can say there's an affinity between those two photos, okay? So just understand that basic raw concept. Contrast means different. Different means higher emotional charge. And affinity means things are the same and it has a lower emotional charge. All right. Post any questions on the discussion board and I'll answer them.